G'day everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, of course, we've got the grand final preview. We're into the grand final. All the hard work and great footy that we've done this season has finally paid off. We're through to the grand final, but of course, it's not over yet. So as you can see here, the first preliminary final, we played Geelong at Giants Stadium. We got up 15-4-94 to 12-5-77. As you can see, GWS will get a shot at their first flag. Can the Giants? So here's the sneak peek. AFL Toyota Grand Final 2021. First Giants Sports Bet at MCG. So we've got the sports bet odds, but of course I can't show them yet because who are we playing? Who will we be playing in the grand final? It was out of Richmond and West Coast. I think I tipped West Coast to win, but was I correct? And as we can see, I was not correct. Second preliminary final at Optus Stadium, West Coast versus Richmond. Richmond get the job done in Perth, 8-4-52 versus 9-9-63. Same as last time. The goals and behinds, scores correct, goals and behinds, just I've just written down random goals, random behinds that equal to the score. But yeah, so it was an 11-point win for Richmond. They've gone over to Perth and beaten West Coast at Optus. That is massive. And Richmond, we saw them do it last year, 2020. They lost the qualifying final, went the long way and won the flag. So can they do that 2 years in a row? As you can see here, Toyota AFL Grand Final 2021, first Giants, fourth Richmond. Sports bet odds, we're $1.91, they're $2.10, so the odds are a little bit closer than last time. It's at the MCG, so of course last time was at Giants Stadium, our home game. This one, still our home game, but it's at Richmond's home stadium. And I mean as well, I think the odds come in a bit because of the last time these two teams played in the grand final. We all know how that went. Don't really want to bring that up. But yeah, as I just said there, Richmond did go the long way last year. So there's not anything new to them for them to have gone the long way, make it to the grand final. Last year they won it. And I mean, they're going for a three-peat here. So if they win, that means they're three-peat. They would have won their first of the three-peat against Giants and the third of the three-peat against the Giants. Now over to the team lineups. We've got some controversy. Ins, Josh Kelly and Flynn. Kelly was obviously always going to come in, but Flynn is controversial. Outs, Connor Stone, Braden Bruce. Both of them can be classed as controversial. It was either Stone or O'Halloran. I was really 50-50, but O'Halloran's tackle pressure last game was what really just got him over the line in the end. But Braden Bruce getting dropped, that is very, very controversial for Flynn to come back in. I mean, yes, we got two blokes who had, they weren't long injuries, but they were injuries and they have not played a game yet. And they're coming straight back into the side for the grand final. So a bit of controversy. But yeah, I mean, I'm just playing the best 22 that I believe is our best 22. And to add to the controversy, Braden Bruce was third best on in the qualifying final when we played Richmond, as you'll see in after the team lineups. Alright, so now to the actual lineups. We got the full back line, Keith Davis Perriman, no changes. Half back line, Taylor Haynes Kennedy, again no changes. The centre line, Taranto Canelio Hopper. Hopper comes onto a wing because he's been kicked out of the midfield for Kelly, and he's kicked the ball back onto the bench. Alright, now we've got the followers, Mumford, Kelly, Whitfield. Kelly comes straight back into the team, straight back into the midfield. Like I just said for Hopper, half forward line, Bruin, Hogan, Green, no changes. Full forward line, Himmelberg, Finlayson, Daniels, again, no changes. Now onto the bench. De Boer comes onto a bench from the wing. Flynn comes into the team onto the bench as a second ruck. And then we've got Angwin and O'Halloran also both on the bench. I've said it all final series for the 22 we've had. Obviously it's changed a bit every week, but I've said it every single game that we have genuine potential to win the flag, and we're now going to get that crack. Okay, so now for Richmond's ins and outs. Of course, I can't get their actual ins and outs from last game, so it's just going to be from the qualifying final. Their ins of Loston and Nankervis. They've finally got in their big ruckman, which they didn't have against us last time, and they actually hurt them a bit out. Mansell and Bolton. So, of course, Loston straight in for Mansell. There's a bit that's gone around, so Lynch has gone forward, and that is what's kicked Bolton out of the team. Although he hasn't really been kicked out because he did get injured in the preliminary final. Same as the last preview, I know it was the most recent game that they got injured because it didn't say whether they were in hospital or physio. So yeah, Bolton was injured in the prelim, which just made it an easy call. Put Lynch forward, bring Nankervis in. And now let's have a look at the Richmond 22. Their full back line, Hawley, Asprey, Bloston, half back line, Short, Broad, Baker, and their centre line, Cochin, Prestia, Lambert. Now on to their followers, Nankervis, Martin, Edwards. They really did miss Nankervis last time against us. They had Lynch rucking most of the day. Half forward line, Rewalt, Lynch, Caddy. Full forward line, Castagna, Chol, Rioli. Rioli and Chol have both had games this season where they've dominated against us. But yeah, we did beat them both times. But Mummy Chol in the qualifying final was massive for him. Although it's not even like Phil Davis played bad. It's just more like Phil Davis still, took heaps of intercept marks and got heaps of spoils and everything, but there's a couple of times maybe a child just got lucky and the ball ended up in his hands. And onto their bench, Marlon Pickett, Jack Graham, Ivan Soldo, Sydney Stack. So yeah, they've got a great 22 in, although they are still without Camden McIntosh because of injury, who killed us in the home and away season game that we played against them. For him to still be out with injury is obviously absolutely not ideal for them, but handy for us. Alright, so the last time we played them was, of course, the qualifying final at Giants Stadium, where we did manage to get up by 3 goals in the end. It was a bit of a scrap-all game. The third quarter, if I can remember correctly, the third quarter was really, really where we won it. Other than that, it was just a real close game all day. Now, who was in the best last time we played in that qualifying final? Maybe a Chol best on. Yeah, like I said, he did play well, kicking 4 goals, but Davis didn't play bad on him. I said that earlier. Second best on was Shane Mumford, who just had an awesome season. And third best on was Braden Bruce, who's managed to find himself dropped from this grand final. Very unlucky, but, it would have also been a bit stiff on Flynn if he was to have not played in the grand final. So you got to make tough calls. And this one was absolutely a tough goal. Alright, so the leading goal kickers from that qualifying final for each team was, for us it was Finlayson and Daniels 3 each, and for them it was Chol 4. Yeah, again, Chol played very well, so did Finlayson and Daniels both played very well. In the game we won by 3 goals, having 2 players kick 3 each is obviously very, very handy. And look at this, 2021 Grand Final, GWS looking to win first ever AFL Premiership in second ever AFL Grand Final. And what are the chances that our first ever AFL Grand Final was just 2 years ago against Richmond, and now we got absolutely flogged, and now we get another chance against Richmond. Hopefully this one we win instead of getting absolutely rolled. Obviously our team has had an awesome season, going into the finals first by a fair bit as well. And I really, really do have full confidence in our team. And now, so another kind of thing for the history books, obviously if we win, it's our first ever premiership, but for Richmond side, if they win, it will be their club's first ever three-peat in their club's history, AFL and VFL history. So yeah, that's obviously massive, and if they get this three-peat, it will really just show that they have sealed the right to say that this team has been a dynasty. 4 premierships in 5 years, including a three-peat, that just really, really shows that you have earned the right to be a dynasty. And like I said, last year they went the long way and shown that they can do it going the long way. And this year we did knock them off in qualifying finals, so they have had to go the long way again. But they've come back. Obviously they're going to come back stronger in this grand final. And this one's at the MCG, so it helps them a bit more than last game where it was at Giants Stadium. But obviously we know that they're going to come out with a fight. Obviously we don't at all expect them to just come out and just let us win it. If I can remember correctly, last time they kicked the first 4 goals of the game. So, they're obviously going to try come out and do that again, but try and build on it this time. But we're just really going to have to stop that and come out and hopefully even snag up first goal ourselves. Alrighty then, well, thank you so much for watching this grand final preview, and I'll see you in the grand final where we take on the Richmond Tigers at the MCG. What a game it should be. We're just favourites, but of course Richmond aren't just going to let us come out and, if we go in thinking because we're favourites it's going to be easy or anything, they will run all over us. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the grand final that we play against Richmond.